And yep, the audio is going. Let me just. Yep, we're live. So to explain
Hmm.
to you, Archer, what an internet blood sport is, it's basically where like fucking two or more people are screaming and yelling at each other about internet bullshit. It's
Okay.
in no way, shape, or form, at least in theory, is internet blood sports supposed to amount to anything in the real world. Now, that's that's gotten muddied over the period of times because people have gotten involved in doxing and dumb shit. It's not supposed to involve flagging, which it does anyways. So, um, there's a guy named Tonka. He has his own channel. He used to have like one called the Kumite.
Okay.
He did a bunch of shit which pissed off a bunch of people. I don't know all the specifics. That's a long fucking story. But long story short is, it's the Christmas season. He has a copyright strike versus Augie RFC, which is like a news drama channel. And because he put up one of his clips, it's a healthy clip, and Tonka's like, that's technically my content. You didn't do anything to change it to make not make it yours. And that's true. He could totally flag it. That's totally okay. But technically speaking, in good faith, you should be able to talk to that person and be like, hey, he should have gave him a warning first, like take it down or else. And then like afterwards, they could have talked it out and said, hey, look, I'll remove the strike. You take the video down. None of that shit happened. um, I tried originally. I tried fucking popping over there and saying, like, trying to talk, and his mods basically only responded to me where I was like, hey, look, I'd like to offer, like, Tonka $20 to $40 so that he could take the strike off, and then fucking Augie can. Maybe I didn't properly fucking mention this last part. Augie can take the video down, you can get paid. He loses the strike, you get some money. It's a net gain. There's no loss. Recently today, Tonka winded up like there's a bunch of people wanting to flag his channel for whatever reason. I don't know the whole story. They're very long streams, even far like double my size, even at my absolute worst. Um, I offer $60 just because it's the Christmas season. Tonka more or less says, "Go fuck yourself." It's close. It's close enough to that. And so basically, I just decided to be a cunt back and be like, name your price. He's like $300,000, and maybe I'll think about it. And you know what, Tonka? If I didn't have this compa fine, this $42,000 a video, we might talk business. But I've got to worry
Oh
about
boy.
I got to pay off Uncle Sam before any of that retardation. So yeah, give back to me. Well, but no, that's basically where I'm. That's all I wanted to say as far as all that goes. I thought it was a nice gesture. Now, if he wanted to bust me out and saying, "Look, you just wanted to stick your toe in the fucking jar," I did. I totally fucking did. I wanted to be a little bit of an asshole. I was like, yeah, and you know what? All he had to do was do business. After the stream, he could have said, "You get a hold of me. You bring your whoever." We'll talk it out for if we could wrap this up in 5 minutes. I'll make $60. He'll get his strike down. He'll take the video down right afterwards, and there'll be no problems. And that's all he would have had to do. It wouldn't have taken a long goddamn time. And his super chats weren't so fantastic, and his life wasn't so good that he was too good for $60. Or he at least could have haggled up to like 100 or something. I don't know. Just I felt like he was being kind of a disingenuous cunt. And he's like, no, no, no. There's a difference between what's happening to me and what I did to Augie. It's my content, and they're false flagging me. They're saying that I'm bullying them, and I'm like, the end result is the same, Tonka. The end result is you're fucking with somebody's channel, you're fucking with someone's potential livelihood, and the penalties are similar enough, and they last the same amount of fucking time. 3 community strikes and 3 copyright strikes. You actually they don't mix and match, surprisingly enough. Your channel goes the fuck away. That's basically it. I don't know. I don't know how he didn't get it.
I have no idea what to say to that. If someone's using something you made, go ask them, hey, you can't do this. Don't just
Yeah, and
immediately say you're gonna flag them.
I've seen big channels like fucking. There's a channel called Bearing, Which, you know what? I'll stop to look right now. I want to see how many fucking goddamn subs does this motherfucker have.
If someone's using someone you made, just tell them
Okay.
either stop or just
So
credit
so
me.
Bering
That's it.
has 500,000 subscribers. I think back when this shit happened, he had about 300,000. And there was a fucking channel, I think it might have been Christy Winters, maybe not, who put up one of his whole videos, and Bering, being a bro and a Chad that he is, sat there and said, "Hey, look, there's nothing fair use about this. Take it down or I'm gonna flag your fucking video." And he put that up on his channel. Now, I don't feel that everybody has to do that much. He could have easily used social media or some shit like that. There were ways, but I think it's kind of cunty, especially since Bloodsport channels and podcasts are made to be clipped. It helps promote the brand. It gets new people to show up. And for the record, Tonka, I don't know if you're ever going to bother with this. You're probably not. I don't mind your stream. It's good background noise. it, I think it would be better pre-recorded afterwards, and you could cut out all the dead air. Which, if you weren't so confrontational, I would offer to do free of charge. But you're kind of a cunt. Cheap slapaho over there wants to run his fucking mouth. Anyways. So what were you talking about, Archer?
Oh my God. I'm just here listening to you, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And
But I'm just saying
yeah, and the
about the
guy,
flagging thing. Like,
yeah, no, like, and here's
if
the other,
someone
yeah,
uses something that you make, go say, hey, either credit me. If you don't want to credit me, just take it down. Don't use it again. Don't
they,
go have a aneurysm about
yeah,
it and
I
say you're gonna
understand
flag
that
the whole video.
I understand that
Doesn't make
Tonka,
sense.
yeah, I understand Tonka doesn't have a Twitter allegedly right now, but he's got guys that do. There was, it would have taken precious little of his time. He wouldn't even had to dedicate all of his time to wrap this up. He could have, like, hey, Vamp, go tell that little bugger that he's got like 12 hours or whatever the fuck.
Don't even make it sound like a threat. Just be decent.
um well, that wouldn't be internet blood sports, would it?
It.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah, no, it's
I
just,
guess it's just my nature. I don't like threatening things.
no, I got it. I understand that it's bullshit. Here, 1 second. Let me fucking, I don't know if I tweeted this out. Let's go back to the main main channel. Oh, here, I forgot to change the fucking thumbnail because I'm a schmuck. But let me blank this screen real quick. Because I know there's some crap I gotta take out of there. Okay. Because I'm dumb, that would explain why nobody was showing up. It's just a corn symbol anyways.
A corn symbol.
Okay. I know you're not gonna get this, but there are 4 chaos gods, and one of them is known as Korn. He is the blood god.
Oh. They do mention something about a blood god in the Brawl server.
Streaming about Tonka and more. Let's see.
I don't even know
Did that
anymore.
update properly? Let's see. Oh well, I guess it's stuck where it is for now. Let's go back to fucking turning the goddamn screen capture back on. So Archer, what is this fresh autism that you have brought me in regards to the rice-a-roni jabroni guy? What's his name? Cup stacking or whatever.
Wait, what are you talking about?
That's exactly what I was asking you about earlier, and you're like, "Oh no, Anthony. I thought one you started saying, you started putting on airs, and you started saying,
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
okay, do you know what airs are?
Um.
Okay, I'm gonna try and dumb this down to you.
Okay.
All right, let me channel my inner black woman. You don't know me.
You serious?
Is that dumb enough for you, Archer?
Oh my god.
Pop my neck a little bit.
I hate you. I hate your face.
Yeah, like I'm just like wondering. I'm like, and here, Archer, I don't dislike you. I think you're cool voice.
Yeah, I don't hate you either, man. You're
Yeah,
okay.
and
to me.
I'm like, given time, we might become friends. But like, when did this happen though? I feel like we've skipped an episode that didn't air, and didn't get out there at all, Archer. That's why I'm
I have
completely
no. I
confused.
don't know what you're talking about. Be more specific, man.
Well, earlier in this stream, as it's being streamed right now, and there's no way for you to
Okay.
deny it. Yeah, as I announced
Okay.
that several times that I'm setting up a stream, you're like, "Hey, I thought we were friends," and now,
Oh,
yeah, and I tried explaining. You're like, and I was like, "Don't put on airs," and you're like, "What's airs?" And then I did. You
what
don't
the
know
hell?
me is a layman's way of explaining it to you, Archer.
Hold on. Give me a second. I'll be back.
Okay, he's a very smooth-brained individual. Jesus. Oh, fuck. Yeah, thank you, big black nemesis. I'm sure if Tonka does notice this, which, it'll be like, he's just trying to get big. No, Tonka, this is on my side channel. You are not big enough to talk on the main. I'm tempted. I should have probably scuttled this off to a fucking, yeah, 6 views. Yeah, you don't move the needle anymore. I could have probably talked about some random creepy furry animal abuser and gotten like 3 to 4 times this fucking
All right, I'm back.
size,
Sorry
or
about
some
that.
creepy motherfucker. Hell, welcome back, Archer. So what are you completely confused by? Because I'm prepared to walk you through this piece by piece. You sat there and said I gave you some information in regards to speed stacking on Discord. Remember that?
Okay.
Okay, you know what? If you don't remember it, I hate talking about the guy, so I'm just gonna pretend like you didn't.
Okay.
It works for me. Thank you. I'm glad not to hear about the guy. Unless that wasn't you. It might have been
I mean,
somebody.
I don't know. He's in my server, if that's what you mean, but he doesn't really talk much.
Okay.
He hasn't really been causing trouble either, so I don't know
I
what.
didn't. Okay, cool. I
Has he
appreciate.
been doing something?
No, well, maybe. I don't know. There was some dude on Discord who was like, "Oh, he's there's this thing," and I thought that
Thanks.
that's. Oh, is that Brony?
Yeah.
All right, it's
What up?
Brony. Brony.
Hey,
Um,
Brownie.
I got myself into some internet drama today.
Okay.
You say that like it's shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'd like to know what. Yeah.
Yeah,
Please
so I
elaborate.
noticed I was sitting there listening to Tonka's stream, and he's like, "Hey," he was bitching about these people are trying to flag my video, and I'm just sitting there thinking, but you have one of fucking Augie RFC's channels or videos fucking copyright struck. It's technically your content. I've tried to pay you so that you could request that he take the video down. You get the money. He loses the strike. You guys all win. And there's peace on earth and goodwill towards men, but that's no good for you. And you know what? Today, since it's the Christmas holidays, I kicked it up to $60, and he acted like
Yeah.
a right cunt faggot. And it's fucking.
What do you say? What?
He's like $60, as if that's worth my time. So then I decided to up it up. I'm like, fine, name me a price, and he gets even more indignant. He goes, "How's $300,000?" And I'll consider it. And I'm like, maybe I'll slap you my dick. I've got
Yeah,
I've
I
got
don't
coppa
know.
I've got coppa fines to pay for, you obnoxious dick.
Yeah.
Try to do a solid so you could save face and Augie can get his fucking shit down, and then maybe you might get a little bit of a PR boost. God damn it.
I just don't think he sees why it makes sense, and it's like, how dare Anthony Aguilar offer me $60? I can see that. I don't know.
I look. I got into it with ZD. I fucking goddamn. We eventually took the strike down. He agreed to take the video down, and that got resolved.
Yeah, this is something that that going the drama immediately route, like typically this shit with strikes, like I think that's the worst, like a worst last resort.
Well, look,
So I
no,
wonder
I'll tell you why I did it. It was one of those ones where I fucking originally, and I say it was a mistake, that I had snapped down a stream that I thought made me look bad, and he's like, haha, I backed it up. And I was like, haha, I just private. Yeah, you're under the impression I don't have it anymore. Strike.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Oops.
hey, and he's like,
No,
well,
that's just
no, I've had Dylan Thomas explain to me in the past. He's like, no. If you private it, you could still do that. If you take down the video entirely, you're fucked. They can re-upload that. And you're boned.
yeah. Yeah.
So, And then we sat there and talked, and the original agreement was just, for, I hate to call it scientific reasons. I was like, well, tell you what, you appeal, we go through the whole process and see if YouTube sides with you or not. And
Yeah.
and
You gonna roll that
you,
dice?
Yeah, no, if you get fucked, well, here's the
That's
deal.
it. You're fucked forever.
No.
I mean,
because you could still release the claim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
I was like, yeah, look,
Huh.
I want to know what's gonna happen. So you'll wait the 14 days or the 10 to 14 business days. If you get fucked, I'll release the claim. You agree to take down the video. Win-win. If you win, you give me the finger, and then you make fun of me.
Yeah.
we could be civilized about this.
Yeah, let's make sure that
And like a cunt, he naturally ran back to Vita to bitch about it, who then went on Kiwi Farms to then bitch about it there too. And it suddenly became what's the Yiddish fucking dollar thing? My shekels. Yes, I became a Mexican Jew.
well,
and he's like, well, you see, in the Minecraft community, I don't care about the Minecraft community.
the who?
The Minecraft community. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, like the what community?
Yeah, no shit, Jesus.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with that. Is that like what is that? Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. The who?
And on the top of that, my comeback to fucking that line was like
Minecraft. Is that a
ZD
band
already
you
works
like?
ZD already works for the Yiddish princess, or at least used to. I don't see why he would have a
I
problem
don't
with that
know.
anyways.
Very little grounds calling someone a sheckler.
Yeah, no shit. Video went back up, got good views, people were entertained by it. I was like, it's embarrassing, but it is what it is. Sometimes that's the point of the stream. Sometimes you get your ass kicked. It happens.
Right. I know, right? Like, there's plenty of ones where it's like, wow, I was just a fucking dipshit in this one.
Yeah. And sometimes if you're creepy reading, you could ask me like, "Hey Anthony, I need you to take that one down." Oh, okay, creepy.
You got it.
Do you need a hug too? Yes, please. And
Yes,
Coco,
please. Okay. Everyone, get in on this. Creepy's having a moment.
Yeah. Can I get my slippers too? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Want a chocolate milk? Would that make you feel better? Get a Happy Meal? Let's get you a Happy Meal.
I actually asked him about Babs, and he's like, I don't know if Josh is going or not. And I'm like, are you married to that man? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know if Josh is going or not. Who the fuck cares?
Oh shit, you didn't even stay with Josh last time. Jesus.
Yeah, like, you don't know if Josh is going.
Yeah.
You need Josh to have fun at a con? I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, shit.
We're all going. We're asking if you're coming, dude. What the fuck?
Let me tell
Okay.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
We would have been
Never
glad.
mind, dude. You have fun doing your creepy creeper, whatever. Yeah, we don't have a reservation under that name. The creepy creeper. Yeah, sorry, sir. I'm gonna have
Shit.
Mr. That. I'm gonna have to ask you to please step aside so I can help this next customer with their with.
Oh fuck.
That creepy creeper. Yeah, we don't have that.
So is there? How's your boy Cloudy been doing? Archer, you still there?
How's your boy been, man?
How's he been doing? How's your
All right, I'm gonna have to mute myself, so I'm gonna be back in a bit.
Okay.
See you guys.
All right, no problem. Say Archer. If Cloudy isn't guilty of being a creepy asshole, just stay quiet.
You're lucky I didn't leave yet. That wouldn't even apply because I would have left.
I know. I thought I had the timing right.
You're lucky I stayed for an extra second, man.
You're lucky you stayed.
Anyways, I really gotta go tidy up the house. I'll be back in a bit.
No problem.
Okay. Trying a different hard seltzer today.
Yes. Well.
This one's Henry's.
How are you doing today, Rouge? Did your work find you well?
What?
How was work?
I love my blonde girlfriend. Anyways.
Yeah.
Shut up.
No, you're fine. It's okay.
Oh, I saw that So I watched that Ghostbusters trailer a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Pretty
You know, I
Stranger
can
Things.
actually get through complaining about this without mentioning Stranger Things once.
But it's familiar.
But well, so here's what I'll say about the Stranger Thingsification about that. A story about four friends, you know, making new crazy discoveries, like that's not news. That's a storytelling device that Ghostbusters used and Stranger Things knew it was using, a la Ghostbusters, okay? It even acknowledged it in itself.
Okay.
So I can breeze past that. My issue with this is the fucking Harry Potterification of the story. Like, I don't like stories about fucking chosen kids or, you know, your grandfather was a great man and now here you found yourself in the middle of a hidden world of awesomeness.
Oh, you don't.
I'm
Oh, I was about to say I was going to compare it to Goonies, and I was
yeah,
like, oh,
well, see, that's another thing. Stranger Things is like I'm fine with a Goonies story. I'm fine with the teens on the adventure. That's not something Stranger Things fucking owns. Stranger Things knows what it's doing when it references that, using that as a storytelling device. I'm okay with that storytelling device. Now, the chosen kid finds a hidden world of awesomeness. That I'm a little more okay. Harry Potter, I guess.
what did you
Not to
think?
say-
What did you think of 2016 Ghostbusters in that case?
Well, I'd say it's closer to the going into business, you know, the greed is good 80s. Okay, we're building a universe here. Within the universe, I think that this new Ghostbusters, what's it called? Ghostbusters Resurrection.
Yeah.
This looks like it's closer to the universe Ghostbusters setup than 16 Ghostbusters was.
Okay.
As far as another thing, like I didn't hate everything I saw. Like I'm look good enough. Probably gonna check it out.
Yeah.
It looked better than 16 Ghostbusters. It looked like they put more like actual work into it.
So
And that's the thing.
What I'm
you're
kind of
like,
confused. What I'm kind of confused about when you sit there and say I don't like the chosen one story. I was like, what? You mean people just barely scraping by,
So
barely
that's
able to pay
what
their...
I like. That's what I would have done if
No,
I
no,
were
that's-
going to make a new Ghostbusters. No,
No,
bear
no,
with
Brony,
me,
Brony,
Anthony.
you could do both.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
are you saying that the cosmic fates have damned this kid to basically be like, you know, Spike from Cowboy Bebop, just barely like busting ghosts, not really making a living, can't have
Here's exactly what I would have done. I would have made it so like Ghostbusters, it's 2020, and Ghostbusters is like as common as Uber, and just like you go drop your ghosts off at the Red Box style ghost containment unit and get your pay, and it's like, you know, just this, it follows one just like nobody fucking bullshit Ghostbuster who's just going through the motions until you find a problem that only the original guys can solve, and you gotta go, you know, bring the story back.
So what? all right.
That's what I would have done
Would they
for
have
a
been adults or
Ghostbuster
no?
reboot.
Would they have been adults?
Yeah.
All right. What four actors?
Which four actors?
Mhm.
Ooh, okay. That's tough. Which four actors? Hmm.
Well,
Let me think about
you
that
obviously
one. Yeah.
need a nerd for fucking Egon.
Yeah, you need some nerds. I want to go like, you need the nerd, you
That's-
need wise guy,
Yep.
you need the skeptic, and you need the expert.
I was gonna make a joke. You need the black eye.
The black guy. Yeah, that's the skeptic.
And remember, don't
Yeah.
cast somebody famous. That's they were gonna do that originally with the black eye. That was supposed to be Eddie Murphy. So
No, I know, and
Yeah.
and I like, but I'd be remiss to say like I can't imagine Ghostbusters without Ernie Hudson. So
didn't they already do one without Ernie Hudson? The
I
second
mean,
one?
no, he was in the second one.
Oh, I felt like they swapped him out.
Nah. I mean, he just got de-written from the movie as soon as it wasn't Eddie Murphy, pretty much.
Nice.
Like, they handed him the script when they thought they had a star, and he's like, man, I got 60 pages in this. I show up on page 20? No one shows up on page 20 in a script. And if you're the black guy, then, like, they get the final script, and he's like, page 65. Yep, I'm the black guy in this movie, so I guess I'm just the black guy in this movie.
I mean, in the third man, fucking what's his name only shows up for like what 1 or 2 lines or whatever the fuck. Orson Welles.
I'm yeah, I'd be like, clearly we can't have Harold Ramis. He dead,
Yeah.
and he's playing a dead guy in this movie, so that's fine. He's getting it right.
Okay.
Right
Wow.
in his wheelhouse. He's doing his job. So his character is canonically dead, and
Yeah.
so is the actor who played him. So that's good. He's been properly cast in this. They haven't teased what the 3 remaining Ghostbusters will be doing. What's
I'm assuming that there's some little lazy, stupid ghost, but it's all scary and spooky because they're dumb kids. And I was like, that could work. That could.
I want.
I almost wish it was a TV show and not a movie, so they could like just deal with like petty bull crap in
Actually
town.
flesh this out and give
Yeah.
me a fucking bite-sized thing they've got to go through every week. I don't know, man. There's so much more to the universe that Ghostbusters existed in that I think like
Are you saying that because of the?
this story is going to introduce new themes that do not have anything to do with what Ghostbusters is. We are at a point in time in movies in the 80s where like the whole greed is good fucking Gordon Gekko is a sexy guy in movies right now that, some guys who are like the going in, once again I keep mentioning the going into business story, like the working man's hero, blue collar hero. It's like,
So what you want Adam Sandler to be fucking goddamn?
I hate that that's the best we can do in our modern era.
For Bill Murray, I feel that we could do better than Bill Murray. For fuck's sake, there's got to be.
Bill Murray thought they could have done better than him in Ghostbusters. He barely showed up.
Let's see who else is like a competent, funny dick in movies.
Competent, funny dick.
Oh God, I want to say this, but I feel like you'd be entitled to punch me in the nuts.
No. I promise not to.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
It's
Now
bad.
yes.
I don't know.
We
I
got
feel like a
name
younger me would have been
recognition.
like, wait a minute,
We got
Anthony.
him. We got him not taking his movie star mediocrity to like
He'd take a
he's
pay
a
cut to do
handsome
this too.
face who can deliver a line, and
Like a
I
cunt.
mean,
Yeah. You know what? I might even. Oh God, God help me. Yeah. So here, let's go the whole fucking 9 yards. Kevin Smith is the director.
so I was gonna say I think Kevin Smith has a role to play here.
Oh, you want him to be Ray?
Yeah, I see him as kind of the Ray. Yeah, kind of is. I mean, plus, like, I don't know. He's so skinny now. He'd look really good in the jumpsuit. Yeah. I mean, let's go Kevin Smith. I'm okay with him acting and directing in this since he's done it before. Okay. And now that we've got the Kevin Smithiverse open up to things, like, all right, let's get one girl Ghostbuster in here just so no one says we didn't try.
No, that's what
Who's
Janine's for.
funny?
Fuck off. We got a token redhead, somebody hot. I don't care.
Yeah, someone hot.
Kind of get that hot nerdy look
Rite
going.
Aid redhead. We'll shop it around. We'll figure this one out.
You know what? This is since fucking
then,
got what's the name of that unbearable nerd in that fucking movie?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Maybe.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, well, he he was in
Yeah, he was in both.
Ghostbusters.
He was in both, yes.
Yeah, he's retired though.
No, I know that. We could get Andy Dick to be him because he's an insufferable.
Oh
annoying.
yeah, you know what? I could like get a new snarky accountant guy to. That was originally John Candy was originally cast in that part.
Aw, that
Yeah,
hurts.
I know,
That
right?
that would have been really special. He would have stole the whole fucking thing too.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, in the storyboards for Ghostbusters, like it's all drawn as John Candy. Like,
You know what would have been funny for the black guy?
Ah.
I know he's passed on, but the guy from Green Mile.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was funny too.
Yeah, just he's
Plus,
not a
he's funny
superstar,
as
but people
shit.
knew him. Yeah, he was just the right kind of dumb, goofy kind of.
Yeah.
He had that whole Shrek thing going.
Yeah.
People are gonna take that the wrong way, and fuck them if they are.
No, I like he was he had good comedy. He had good comedy timing as an actor. Like that's someone who had just a ton of fucking range.
Oh, wait a minute. I know who besides Ben Affleck. You could get fucking Bruce Willis. He could probably be a straight edge dick.
You know what? Like he's old though. We need
Eh.
to not cast so like he's as old as a Ghostbuster now. Like
But it would have worked, I think.
I, yeah, and that's the thing. Like he's so one of my favorite actors, and yet he gets so under like. Hey, you put Bruce Willis in something. I'm like, you get to see his ass in 12, and Brad Pitt's ass in 12 Monkeys. You get to see both of their naked asses in that movie, and it's awesome.
What movie are we talking about?
12 Monkeys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Have
Have you seen it?
Did Archer come back? Did somebody say men that?
I'm
Yeah,
here.
12 Monkeys. You get to see Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis, both fucking bare ass, no body double, just like naked.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great.
That is a weird thing to come back to, but okay.
Yeah, we were talking about casting Ghostbusters.
How to cast a
Richard.
Ghostbusters movie without fucking it up too bad.
Yeah.
Someone hot, someone funny, token redhead.
Yeah. That would imply I pay attention to a lot of
Yeah,
actors.
can we put a like no ain't no law says you can't have a Mexican Ghostbuster. They had one in the cartoon.
Well, the reboot.
Yeah, in the reboot, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
See, this is why I like the idea of like ghost busting. Like, you know, years and years ago, you know, Peter Venkman was like, we teamed up with an app developer, and now you too can bust ghosts. And it's just like they've cashed out. They're all, you know, they're all Ghostbusters in retirement. The founders of Ghostbuster App Incorporated, like. They're as common as Uber drivers. The ghost containment units are like red box machines in front of the 7-Eleven. Like,
You've really thought this through.
I thought this through a lot because I felt like that's the natural progression of the Ghostbusters universe. If ghosts were as big, if ghosts were becoming this huge problem, like, we've got to get it to where ghosts aren't a huge problem anymore. So what's the answer to that? Oh, just have more Ghostbusters, obviously.
Okay, so again, we are actually streaming. Somebody keep Brony talking. I gotta use the bathroom.
Oh, I didn't know we were streaming. Yeah, I'm just like, someone keep me talking. Well, the Kaiser had stolen the number 2.
What?
Grandpa Simpson. So I ran dickety 6 miles.
I
You had to
don't
wear
know
an
what to
onion
say
on
to
your
that.
belt. And that
Here's
was
how you doing? How you doing, Brony? How's it going?
good. What have you been up to?
Nothing. I'm supposed to try to get Anthony to voice something, but he's being.
Wait, what's he
hesitant.
trying to voice?
No, I want him to voice something.
Wait, what do you want him to voice?
It's a sort of grimdark thing, kind of.
Was it like a voiceover or like a voice acting?
No, I'm actually making something. I'm animating something.
Okay, so you want him to voice a character in a thing.
Yeah,
What's
pretty
the
much.
character?
It's someone else's OC since they couldn't voice it. He said I could get someone else to voice it.
Well, I mean, what's the character? I'm asking.
It's in this part they're supposed to be robbing like my OC's house, and they're my OC's sister. She's a child. She's inside.
Okay. No,
But
you've said what's happening. I'm asking you, what is the character who you're trying to get Anthony to voice? The robber of a house.
Yeah, pretty much. Later
What
on,
is
they
what's
find
the
out
line?
there's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch of lines like,
Yes, pretty much.
"Don't worry, I'm not going to rob your house very much." Like what? Robert? What is this Anthony Rob? With this,
I'm
this
pretty
FNCR
sure
robber?
No robber sounds like that.
I started to come up with a crazy idea when I was on the can, as most men come up with their best
Yeah,
ideas
it's
there.
the best idea.
Okay.
Fine.
So, like, if we made it animated, do you think BoJack would be a good Ghostbuster?
See, I think Will Arnett's a really good fucking guy. I think he's a perfect comedic. I think he's a perfect, like, comedic yet good enough actor who's got, like, who on camera looks like you've seen Arrested Development. Like, he's good on camera. Even if you made it live action, he's fine. I love Will Arnett. All right, there's our Peter Venkman smartass. Perfect.
And if you keep going down that line, Mr. Peanut Butter would be a good Ray.
And I think that Paul F. Tompkins, like, as the intellectual, bookie one, paranormal investigator. Like, I can definitely see, like, he shows up to bust ghosts in like $1,000 suit and is like, yes, the spirits in here are very unrested. Like, they're all these like self-styled Ghostbusters who are just using this app, and like people are just like, yeah, get the ghost out of my house. And you ever have that Lyft driver who took their theme way too seriously? Yeah, that's your Paul F. Tompkins character. They're a great duo too. Like, them finding each other obnoxious is something that, like, we've seen that work. Kevin Smith directing, yeah, he's the quiet one. I like this. This is working. You never know when gold is gonna strike.
Jesus. How we could have saved it.
I am color coding the script for this. Oh, that's too
I
right.
just like the idea of like someone showing up to like bust a ghost in like a Toyota Prius, and they like get the proton pack out of the back, and they're like, "Oh,
Well,
hey, how's it
it's
going?
always
I'm
been a
Ghostbuster
cheap piece of
today."
shit, though, so...
It's like suburban mom out on the lawn. Yeah, I think he went under the house. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's just normal stuff. Don't worry about it. Like smoking a cigarette because you're a Ghostbuster. You gotta smoke cigarettes. It's like, yeah, take care of it.
What was the name of that show where like the middle-aged men had like their own like sorority, like frat house thing?
Oh, Old School.
Yeah, what was the name of that guy on there? Like with some of the actors from that bitch?
Will Ferrell was in that,
Seth Rogen?
and
I think the fat one who was like doing the pull-ups and like had a cigarette in his mouth.
Oh, you mean I don't know which movie you're talking about.
Fucking damn it! I'm sure Vince Vaughn.
Oh,
What
yeah.
is that noise?
Oh,
Yeah,
Vince
holy shit.
Vaughn is an excellent Ghostbuster.
I think Brody Spector had an
all right,
evilgasm
we're
there for a minute.
we got a cast here.
We've got extras, Jesus.
Like, and Vince Vaughn, like, man, he ruined True Detective. He just was terrible in that. He just ruined that show. He'd look good in the jumpsuit. Like, yeah, I'm on board with this.
What do you think, Rouge?
Oh, Rouge is here?
Yeah. I'm trying to keep her talking. If she's
We
gonna.
need a hot lady.
I tuned out.
Okay, I threw you a bone when I said we were starting to like try and cast BoJack numbers into Ghostbusters.
Oh,
and
nothing.
I was
Yeah.
waiting for Rouge to going. Oh yeah, I could totally like weigh in on this.
Yeah, I Joey Pogo make Bojo go bye-bye? That's a no-go, bro. I think he's trying to do a zinger.
Okay, well, I gotta color code emotes for this too. Hold on.
Okay, so you're trying to convince Anthony to do a voice in your thing.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Yeah, back to that.
Okay, yeah, I was curious about that. Jeez.
Do you want me to send you the script for it?
Oh,
Don't agree to that, Anthony.
I mean, sure,
do you mean?
we could do a hot take for the script in a minute here, I suppose.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Anthony, don't agree to that. Can you give Anthony an example of one line he would be doing?
Yeah.
Can't they just send the script? Jesus.
No, Anthony, do not agree to see the script.
Why not?
He's gonna start asking.
Oh, now I remember about some shit. You'll never guess who fucking we finally talked on Twitter.
Who?
You know who?
I know who. Okay.
It's a redhead.
Oh yes,
Okay.
yes, I did see that.
I was
night.
a respectable enough gentleman by my standard. Yeah, I think I handled that well enough.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm surprised your OC isn't a nutcracker for Christmas.
Yeah, that's the music from the Nutcracker.
And the other guy's trying to hit on her. I'm like,
All right, man. I think we got a match made in heaven here.
I'm not doing
Hey, how are you? This guy here, he really
Yeah.
phase one.
Oh shit.
The ultimate culmination of the greatest plan of all time. Punch Anthony Aguilar in the balls.
She gave me a touched up version of fucking Step's fucking Dark Age picture. Oh shit. I mentioned it, I didn't ask for it.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Wow, trying to really
Yeah.
it's like no other guy. Punching Anthony in the balls is our thing. You stay out of this. No, Arya, you just once you just stop right there. No, I'm with you, Anthony. This guy crossed a line when he said that, and I
You're
don't
gonna kill
appreciate-
Anthony, man. Calm
No,
down.
Arya,
You're gonna
just
kill him.
stop.
Jesus.
It is Anthony's balls and Anthony's balls alone that I wish to punch.
Oh, we finally got a
baby,
laugh
I
out
heard
of
you were
Rich.
passing out fucking sack thrashings.
What is happening in this call?
I don't know. I'm trying.
Don't worry about it, Archer.
I'm trying desperately to entertain my girlfriend. Fuck.
Like most people, Anthony is not a fan of getting struck in the fucking nuts.
Oh, Brony, would you like to see the updates from the picture that Gray drew of like Kichi looking like a succubus?
No, I have not seen them.
Well,
I would like to see them.
Okay,
Yeah.
one sec. Let me blank the screen real quick.
This one could be a little bit spicy.
All right. It'll probably be on screen for like a second anyways. Let's see where the
This
fuck
could be some spicy.
where the fuck is it? There it is.
Spice.
He's like, "Do you have a reference picture for a succubus outfit that's going to be like safe?" I don't know.
No.
That's going to be really hard actually. I was just going to fucking say do whatever makes you feel comfortable
Not me.
So I could dump all the blame
know.
off on you. All right.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm
Bunk.
good.
There it is, everybody.
Mm.
The image I managed to find was like according to Rouge, was something from Catherine, and it had like black and white, and I was like, oh, that's like a zebra pattern. That probably won't fly if I try and slap it on Kichi. Someone will say it's a racist.
It's a Doctari succubus. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, before Elf came in and tried like blocking the idea about the giant G cup, Gray had drawn a picture like that before that was really embarrassing. That was like Keyframe's idea.
Is it up somewhere? Are you sharing screens?
I can grab that.
Oh,
real quick.
I see it. Okay, there it is.
Oh.
Yeah, very nice.
It's
Yeah.
it's more done as a humorous kind of I'm trying to nuddle you, and then I tried to turn around to her, and she's like, "Well, if you don't want to go too far, you could use the Overlord succubus design." And I was like, I'll leave it in Gray's hands. He's
Yeah.
he's a furry. He'll fuck this up just nicely, and I'll be able to blame him for it.
Well, that's like
Who am I to question the
always
artistic?
ask before having NSFW art commissioned of someone you know.
Well, it's not It's not NSW. It's basically more cheesecake. It's more
It's
like
just it's just stupid
Toting
like
the line, yeah.
comic book style. Like
yeah. I'm toting
Laura
the line.
Croft has big boobs. Kind of dumb bullshit.
I pride myself on not going too far, but then I realized, well, I am dressing. in
Then you wonder. Then you wonder sometimes. Yeah, it's all right, Anthony.
Who would have thought that getting Arya drawn with a retainer would be the line?
Yeah, headgear braces.
If anybody wants
I
to,
technically only need to wear it at night. I just get it. It just gets to get taken off sooner if I wear it 24 hours a day.
I'm just imagining the whole time she's talking to me. I'm just like having to cover up my face. Oh, okay. All right. You could stop spitting in my face now.
You know what? I remember when I when I was like 15 and I got my braces off, and then they had me put the retainer on, and I was in an ROP radio like broadcasting class, and I would go to the class and just be like, yes, right now I can't talk I'm not wearing this thing. It makes it so I sound like a fucking nightmare. Like and like the orthodontist is like, yeah, I see the gap in front of your front gap is coming back. I'm like, yeah, it's cute. I like it. And he'd be like, ugh. Yeah, well, you need to wear your retainer. I'm like, no, it makes me sound like a dipshit. I refuse to do that. And it's like, well, that gap is going to be permanent if you do that. I'm like, yeah, I know. I think it's cute. Like, did you hear me? Like, all that work. I'm like, no, not all that work. Like, I don't grind my teeth now. You did great work. My teeth are straight as an arrow. You did good work with the braces. Let's not get so vain about things here. I'm going to I know no one's grading me on the sound of my voice, but I am. I have classes I'd like to excel at. Like
we appreciate it, Brony.
I like the gap. I think it's cute. I just can't imagine someone actually like getting a retainer and being like, "Yes, I'm going to wear this," and it's going like you've got this hunk of plastic stuck in the top of your mouth, and it's like,
here's
not
Leo.
to mention just like, hey, I'll admit it, I was a pussy. I couldn't hack it. That shit made my teeth hurt.
All right, so Leo Convoy says, someone drew me as a antler lion with a banana hammock. There's been worse, is all I'm saying.
I mean, were you wearing a mesh tank top as well, Leo?
I mean, you could look like a hard ass while wearing a mesh tank top.
I mean, I think if anyone's gonna pull it off,
while he was wearing the Batman outfit.
Oh well, I mean, if you're just gonna go full Batman for me, then I don't need a mesh. I need the mesh tank top.
No, Bernie,
I will be like, I'm gonna show up just like, oh well, I'm wearing my purple seersucker suit. I hope no one mistakes me for the Joker, and I hope nothing happens to me.
All right. Jesus Christ. So yeah, everybody tuned in. We're doing a live stream or maybe a pre-recorded Leo Convoy tomorrow. I don't know. We'll get there. Speaking of which, Leo, we need a time on that. The co-host lineup, I believe, is me, Bernie, Inspector Coyote, and Sam. If the missus wants to crash, she can crash. I don't know, but you talk an awful lot, Rouge. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You talk over everyone.
You're
sick of you talking over everybody. Constantly interrupting.
I need lessons from you, Brony. You never
talking
talk.
about unrelated things, making it awkward. Constantly, all day with you, Rouge. Drunk every day before noon.
Damn it! Don't call me out like that.
Oh boy.
Good times.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hey, Chicano.
Chicano, Brony.
What's up, man?
What's up? What's up?
Food
I'm
posting
color
in
coding
chat,
the
I
script
see.
right now.
Oh, what's up?
Mr.
I'm color
Food
coding the
posting.
script.
Oh,
Are you gonna give us any of those lines so we could try them out?
Yeah, come on.
Can't I just send you the script, man? Come on.
No, you
Commit
could
to
send
that,
me a
Anthony.
paragraph and
Do
then
not
we can.
commit to that.
Yeah,
Anthony,
send me a
Lio
page.
is asking if we can get Kichi too.
To what? Oh,
Join
yeah,
the
sure.
King of Limbo.
I'll reach out and ask right now. Okay, shit. Doug. Hey.
How is sending Anthony the whole script easier than just saying one of the lines? I'm confused.
Neil
Just get a line.
wants to know
Just give us a line here,
if
man.
you want to co-host for him.
Hold on, I'll be back.
But Lio also said 6:30 Central Standard Time.
Oh yeah, there's
works for him.
probably no way in hell because she usually doesn't get off. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've asked Kichi to co-host, but I'll ask all the same. Kichi's free to crash any of my pods. Fuck it. She's good people.
Oh, Kishi FIM?
Yeah,
E.
yeah. We
Oh,
she used to be around all the time, but stuff got busy, whatever.
for sure. I always liked her stuff. Her videos are funny as hell. For
Yeah.
sure.
I when I met Kichi FIM, her videos were like very uptight, and then we noticed, hey, when you shitpost, you're a lot funnier. And
Oh, it's one of those things?
Yeah, I was like, you should act like a jackass more often. It's way
Right.
funnier.
Why don't you just be a dick? That
Yeah.
plays well. You got a fresh style. That'll play well around here.
Always, like I said, I always liked her stuff, and also Lucifer on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
Aeon?
yeah. Peter's cool.
Dude, that's another dude I have a feeling that I could get along pretty well to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Are you
If I ever
trying-
get
Oh.
if I ever get a chance to talk to him.
Well, maybe.
What happened? I'm back, by the way.
I don't know, Archer.
So
you don't know.
how's that line coming? You got that line?
Yeah, you got a paragraph or a page or anything?
Okay, give me a second. Let me
Alright.
find a good one. The
As
character
you
you're
can
playing,
see,
you're
I'm
pretty much
robbing
robbing
your
a house.
but
Brony.
Send the same page to Brony. Maybe there's two different people, so we could do like
I think you need to get multiple readings on this. I
Yeah.
think most voice directors, they like to hear a few people's interpretation of the
It was the
character.
blurst of times.
Yes.
God damn it,
Blurst of
Richard.
times. Blurst
Oh
of
my
times,
God.
you stupid monkey.
Good God.
Blurst of times.
I have a feeling that's like some super inside joke or some shit.
No,
like
No,
that.
it's Simpsons. It's Mr. Burns has 1,000 monkeys on 1,000 typewriters.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Now I know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad. My brain's a little bit wonky right now. It's
Yeah,
all good.
it's just another Simpsons reference.
They
Alright.
work because half the people don't get them. Oddly
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be a super
No, I
fan
was
to
like-
get half of that shit.
That was like the first 3 seasons, I think.
That was I think that was season 4.
Oh, okay.
Or no, wait, was that Blood Feud? Because that was season 3. If it was Blood Feud.
The blurst of times is when he brought Homer in trying to impress him.
When he was that was the Lisa versus the power plant. Yeah,
Hmm.
when he was trying to bribe Homer.
I don't go for these backdoor shenanigans.
I don't go for these back to. Sure, I'm maybe a little curious.
Jesus Christ.
Is he coming on to me? If I were to slip something into your pocket, what would be the harm?
Uh,
What is happening? What is going on?
it's a Super Simpsons reference. It's
Yes.
a Super Simpsons reference.
No, there, I posted a link. That'll explain everything.
You know what? I'll play it. Fuck it. Simpsons is actually really generous.
No,
with
just play the Dankmas version of it.
The dankness version.
Where the fuck? All right.
Hey, so ask me. I don't know if you took a peek yesterday at the conversation I'm having with Aaron yesterday.
One. too.
Huh?
I think he means Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky.
Yes.
Oh.
He was asking me about. Well, I posted a picture of my uniform, as I like to call it.
I thought you were gonna say you're junk for some odd reason, but anyways, here we go. I'm sharing screen.
Hell
Why
no!
is that the first thing that comes to your mind?
Okay.
I ain't that type of beaner.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, it was the best, it was the best.
All right, I've got enough.
Oh my god, was that the YouTube for poop version, man?
Yeah.
No, it's like a Simpsons techno remix.
Oh god damn
Or
it!
Simtronic, I get, or it's Simpsons Tronic music.
Is that a legit form now? What the fuck?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's born from the whole Simpsons wave thing.
Oh, okay. I learned a long time ago not to question shit like this and just let it fucking ride out.
Yeah. As for 6:30, yeah, it's probably not gonna fly. I'll try and get her, but I don't think she'll be at home yet.
6:30, which time zone?
Central.
Okay.
Yep.
Best of times. It was the worst of times.
I never heard that somewhere else before too. What the fuck?
That's probably someone memeing in the chat.
Yeah, something like that.
What's with the Latino food in the chat, Chicano?
Oh yeah, I do want to show off a little bit, having some bomb fucking Mexican food.
Okay.
I made fried chicken earlier. It was I made salt and vinegar strips. They were awesome.
Oh, Pinky sent me $2. This
Hey,
is overdue
hey-
for
I was gonna say something, but
new.
I think y'all would make jokes because I'm black.
Okay.
This is long
I'll get back to.
overdue.
I'll get.
For new woo, good do woo woo, reason woo.
I-
For
I-
new
the hell?
woo, good woo woo. I don't
All right.
know how to say that.
Yeah, I
What
couldn't.
the
I couldn't
hell?
even do that one. So thank you, buddy.
Wait, for new woo, good woo, reason woo.
Okay. Wow.
Oh
all right.
my god.
Heck, later would probably be better. Are you opposed to 9 p.m. Central? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
That's like
Well,
what,
I
8
know that
o'clock
basically-
my time. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I've often found that the later sometimes people poof. I don't know.
It's harder to nail people down later in the day.
Like I said, if we could get 3 people, that'd be solid. I have no problem with Kiji coming in, but if not, there's always another time.
I mean, if you got to move it around to get the ideal cast together, I'll be flexed on that. I'm not.
Okay.
I'll just start drinking later in the day so I don't pass out early, and then maybe try to get a nap in. I don't know.
Indeed.
Hey, going back to that whole little thing with your the homegirl homeboy. I don't even know the homie Aaron. I posted a picture. I posted a picture of what I normally wear, which is my Raiders cap, my Lokes, and my Cortezes.
Right. It's some sort of a starter pack of some kind.
Yeah, well, if a starter pack for someone else outside of LA, but this is how I normally fucking do my thing, you know?
Right. It's like default wardrobe.
So as
Yeah.
Archer was saying, I think you guys are always picking on me because I was black. I watched what I said.
didn't say that.
Yes, you did. Yes,
I didn't
you did.
say that.
I noticed Brony Inspector walked right into it when he said "stupid monkey," and I was like, "Ah!" I didn't say it.
I was quoting a Simpsons.
I know.
Damn.
I
Oh
knew
shit!
it.
No,
He's
I
fine,
keep
he's fine.
fucking doing this.
I know. No, I got
Oh shit!
it. No, you're fine.
Oh well.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just Archer.
What does that mean?
Damn.
What does that mean?
If you'd have said that to Kichi, we might have had to have a words with him.
Yeah,
But no, it's
and,
fine. It's just Archer.
What
If
does that
being
mean?
black was the
Ouch.
absolute last thing on my mind, if that helps.
Oh my god.
What? It was.
I remember Steph was like, Archer's like Token. I'm like, we've got other black people in here. I'm pretty sure. I think.
He's token. Oof.
Yeah, like,
Damn. Hey, I'm not.
No, I don't
I'm
even.
not African American.
No.
I
We
even
got
fuck
a
that
couple.
shit, dude.
We got we got like 2 or 3 Puerto Ricans in here. That's like a full black guy in there somewhere.
I don't think that
Oh my God.
applies. I do not think that
I was
applies.
quoting
Yes, it
this
does. Event Horizon Pastel Pros. Half of those are like black. Take 2 halves, you got a full black guy if you smush them
That's
together.
not how.
I don't think
Oh,
that's
us
how that
half
works.
breeds don't
not how it
count.
works.
Okay, I see how it
But-
is, Archer.
You know what?
Oh
is?
fuck. Oh.
Hold on. We're so wow. You know what I like that we're so off in the weeds now, and it had nothing to do with what I was saying.
I know.
I feel pretty good right now.
I backed up
Boy.
the truck. I was like, well, if this goes horribly wrong, I could just peg it all in Brony.
Look, yeah, no, it's perfect. I like, and that's the thing. This is the perfect thing for internet debates, because like it'll be like, well, is Mr. Burns racist? And I'll be happy to die on this hill. That's fine. I was quoting The Simpsons like I always do.
Yeah, no, I got it. Nobody thinks you're racist.
Yeah, but do you have the line for Anthony? Like
Wait, can I
about
talk about something
about
real
the
quick?
Mexican home invator in
Yeah.
this story of
Not
yours?
Mexican,
I
but
was
can I
just
talk
like,
about-
so when I'm
Totally
reading the
not
line,
racist
hold it.
typecasting that you're doing.
Yeah, when I'm reading the line, do I have to have a 40 of like grape malt liquor or something? I'm just no.
Ouch.
That's cool. What is wrong with you?
Well, I don't know. Why are you casting
wait,
a
before that,
Mexican
can I-
as a
can I
fucking
talk
home
about something that
invader?
happened
That'd
in
be
my
my
summer?
question.
I'll stay the fuck out of this one.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah,
it
Chicano
has
Brony.
nothing
How
to
does
do
that
with
make
Mexicans.
you feel that this guy?
No, ironically enough, I known Archer for about a year and a half now.
I
That's
know
the funny thing.
nothing.
Yeah, Archer.
Nothing.
I don't know, Chicano. Sounds like some racist typecasting to me.
Nah, it's Archer, man. He's like the least racist person I know.
There's
Believe
no
me.
way that occurred to him when he did that.
Oh shit, Luna Whisper says Rouge is ooh all for good reason. Okay. Luna, are you a chick? Because I don't know.
Luna is Therapy Rarity's friend.
Oh.
Oh,
No,
boy.
Really?
That's no bueno,
Yeah.
Luna. I'll still.
No, who's can we give him their money back?
Okay, I mean if it can.
Yeah, I mean, is there any way to do that?
That was
Yeah.
a real quick shot down. Holy crap.
Yeah. If there was a way to fucking give you that $2 bet, like next time I see you, I'm gonna give you a cursed $2 bill. Gonna slip that right your way. Fuck off.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, that's Luna is Lucia, so
Oh, that one. Okay, wow. I still peek over there periodically. Quite a bit on the regular. Hey, Darth Vader, stop breathing into your mic.
Whoa.
Whoopsies,
Whoa.
my bad.
Okay, I don't know if it was you or Archer.
You throwing shade at my
That
friend?
was
Nah,
that was
Yeah.
intense.
Darth
get a
Vader.
special guest.
This is not that kind of chat, guy.
My bad.
He's like, I'll have you know this respirator is a whole $20.
I got a
Oh
respirator.
crap!
shit.
My
I can tell
CPAP
that.
machine needs a
I
new
can-
fucking tube.
I'll just
Just a
steal
bad-
one off of that white guy over there.
Yeah. Go break into a white person's house or a black person's house. You're Mexican. You don't care whose house you're breaking into.
Dude.
Oh,
Throwing
damn.
Law of the jungle, baby.
Hey, but you know what? In all fairness, I'll give what's it called, Brony Spectre a pass on that shit since he knows where the fuck I come from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
I get the no. I'm mostly no. I'm just like still riffing on the Mexican home invader stereotype.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm not the one who wrote that in my script and then and then I'm like, hey, Chicano Brony, I got this like fucking guy who's breaking into someone's house. I think you have the perfect voice for him. Just a couple lines, then he gets shot. But yeah.
I'm
Brony,
like, fuck this. I'm out of here.
So when I do your racist lines, Archer, I don't want no trouble,
It's
senor.
not racist.
I don't
Yeah.
want no trouble,
I don't need
senor.
no trouble. Just give me the money. Like,
Oh my god.
Yeah. What are your racist
Nothing.
Mexican home invader lines for Anthony to read?
Nothing is
The
racist.
intellectual
There is no
burglar.
Mexicans. Okay. Oh my god, I'm crying right now.
Hey, I'm having a good fucking time. I don't give a fuck if it's on me or anybody else. God damn.
Okay, hold on.
You know,
Well, Grinch Who Stole Christmas parody, and I thought Anthony
There
would
is
be
no
pretty
racism.
good kind of Grinch voice.
Stelling Evangel's voicing does die.
Yep.
Keep in mind, your character Anthony is gonna get killed by my character at the end of the thing. Now, I don't want you to read too far into that, but I'm gonna have a few lines that I'm gonna edit in that I don't want you to hear.
I have a feeling that this shit had happened in real life somewhere. I have a fucking feeling, man. God
No,
damn.
this is really happening. No, that's what's happening.
I mean, I don't know why you're taking so long to get the fucking lines, Archer. Jesus.
He's rewriting the
I'm not
entire
rewriting
thing
anything.
right
It's
now.
not racist.
I could have wrote out a
I
page
need
by
to make
now
sure
and
this
sent
is
it.
not
Jesus.
racist and also not the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. God damn, that's 99% of it. I gotta throw all this away.
Oh god, I am
Archer,
crying right
come
now.
on, man.
I'm getting bullied, but it's fun.
Hey.
Okay, all right, hang on. Let me find a decent one here.
Hey, Brony.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were kind of right about with the picture I posted. That whole starter pack right there, man.
Yeah, starter pack. Yep.
How to be an NWA fucking
Right.
how to be an NWA what's it called a reject.
Right.
All right, Anthony.
Can I get dude? Like this is what I'm gonna go sell my CDs in the parking lot of Dimple Records.
Woo! You
Okay.
brought up Dimple Records. God damn.
So,
No, we don't anymore.
so
We
let's-
did.
Archer, I don't see. Just
Look, it's closed. I can still sell my CDs in the parking lot.
did
Of
you
course, you can sell.
Did you send
sorry,
it
man.
yet?
There's Anthony.
Did you send
Sound like
it?
it's hearing me.
Did you send it?
Are you hearing me?
Did you send it?
I thought you wanted me to tell you.
Or
What's
tell
going
them.
on?
All right, what's the line? Go.
Send the fucking page. Holy shit. Jesus Christ.
You told me you wanted me to tell you the line, nigga.
No.
Whichever.
Okay.
You don't need the
One line.
Yes.
The line is, could get a nice ransom for the captain's sister. Let's go.
Can I get a nice ransom for the captain's sister? I mean, I don't have it in front of
Could
me.
get a
Could
nice
get
ransom.
a nice ransom for the
My
captain's
OC's
sister.
captain of the Lunar Guard, and his sister is at home.
See, senor, can we get a nice
It's not
ransom?
any Mexican.
Captain's sister.
I did a fucking spit take. God damn it! I just spat
I
all over
don't
my
know.
fucking sketchbook.
We'll get a nice
I
ransom.
don't know, Caro. Can we get a nice ransom from the captain's sister?
Hey, here's the thing. Anthony's part Mexican, so I give him all the passes he
Oh,
fucking
fuck, I don't
wants,
need
man.
him. I got him already.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like,
Hey,
no, you got.
Chihuahua.
I Chihuahua
Oh.
could get a nice ransom. For the captain's sister.
Hey, if you want,
Yes,
I could do a fucking Edward James Almost impression or Danny Trejo impression too.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh, just a strong man.
Rouge.
That's what you just use your regular voice,
I'll
man.
get a nice ransom for the captain's
If you do
sister.
that, I'm pretty sure I would offend so many
Hold it,
people.
hold it. Rouge.
Yeah.
Let's hear your
Too
best
strong.
If you
man.
did that voice, I'm pretty sure it would offend so many people.
You know what, Archer? In all honesty, dude, there's not a whole lot of Mexicans that are bronies. I'm probably one of the few that are
I
an
know,
open brony about
I
it.
think of a handful of Mexicans who are bronies. California, that's not that uncommon.
Depends, dude. Depends. You know what I mean?
Well, I
God.
would say that ones who definitely have made Mexican identity part of their brand. I would say that you're the only one I know who's done that.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. All right. You have that marketing coordinator.
This is fun.
Okay, now that's fine. I don't know. Could get a nice ransom for the captain's sister.
You want to voice the other one?
Yeah, fine. I'll
What-
take the part.
How
Send
could
me
you
all the
not have
lines.
just
I'll
copy
agree.
pasted and sent a page by now? I do not know.
Oh
I
fuck!
thought you want me to tell you the thing, nigga.
No,
be
I've
more
been saying
specific.
page.
You want me to send you the Google Doc? That's where I
Okay,
wrote it.
cool,
No.
Anthony. Let's just
All right.
fucking knock this thing out for him right now, so he stops. It.
Oh
All right,
my
so,
God.
so Archer, I need you
No,
to take
I'm
those...
not. I
no,
am
no,
not
Archer.
doing this.
No,
on
no,
stream.
one
No,
take.
Archer,
Not on
I need
stream,
you,
nigga.
Archer, I need you to take those chubby sausages you call fingers, click on your mouse, and drag down the page, copy and then paste it, send it in DM. Can you manage that? Is it too
Oh my
complicated
God! All
for
right,
you?
hang on. Jesus Christ!
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
I hate you.
Oh.
I hate you.
Wow. Okay, guys.
All right, hang on. Do not read this on stream, or I'm gonna fight you.
This is turn into fucking Buster Brown and fucking Tyson all over
Would
again.
get a nice ransom for the captain's.
Hang on. Someone messaged me. Give me a second.
Oh
He's
fuck!
got to
They're like,
rewrite it
I
some more.
quit. If Anthony joins this project, I'm quitting.
Why?
Just like everyone else. I'm like, if you get those two on here, I'm not gonna help you anymore.
These are those two girls who blew
All right,
off
hold up. I need
Cloudy.
to color code something.
What was
hang on,
her
let me
What was
just-
her name? Busty Gusty and whatever the fuck.
yeah.
Busty Gusty, is that a legit name from somebody?
Jesty Gus and Busty McGusty and
Oh my
Jesse
sweet
LaRue.
Jesus on a cracker. Oh my
I
God.
remember the.
Frosted Flake and
All right, hold on.
No, hold on. I remember fucking my
Okay,
friend.
Bron, you want me to send this
no,
to you too?
hold on.
Since you're voicing it.
Hold it. My friend came up with he was looking at One Piece.
Yeah.
And there's that one girl with the man jaw, and he's like, "What's her name? Tits Malone."
Oh,
Tits
Malone.
right, and I'm Tits McGee.
Tits McGee and her sister Tits Malone. Oh fuck!
Tits Malone.
Ooh, ooh.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
Okay,
Hey,
That's all.
hey. So
Anthony, we just gotta voice acting. Yeah.
All right.
Don't agree to anything.
I know.
What do you mean?
Window open to weasel out of this. Just remember.
Hold
Yeah, I'll
on.
take a look at it, man. It sounds fun. I'll totally do it. I don't care.
He's like, "I'll send my agent to go talk to your
Yeah.
agent."
Anthony, this guy's asking me to do the voice acting. Well, fuck, I'm your agent now?
Oh my God.
God, you're like a black version of creepy reading. Ah, I'm having anxiety right now.
Oh, God.
My
Control
goodness,
V,
man.
Control C. I'm just like, there's so many of these controls. I don't know.
I haven't seen a black guy with this much anxiety since Keanu West.
ooh.
You heard
I might
me.
have to send you the Google Doc
You heard-
because it's
you heard-
color coded,
Oh,
so you
no,
know what
don't
to
agree
say.
to that, Anthony.
You
Why?
You heard me, gay fish. Keanu West.
That's the only way you're gonna know what to
Oh,
say.
damn.
Oh,
Hey, did you
shit,
really-
he's
hey,
got us
oh.
roped in now, Anthony.
Hey, Anthony, man, did you really quote fucking South Park with that, man? The gay
Oh,
fish
next
stuff?
up, we don't want punch-ups on the script.
Wow. Fucking day, dude.
Fuck, I'm doing a pony thing.
Bernie
Okay.
Inspector's like, so I before I agree to any of these lines, I'm going to have to insist that my character be a raging bisexual. In
Yeah,
fact, the
I'm
last...
gonna need to be. First of all, I'm gonna need to be a raging bisexual. Secondly, I'm gonna need a way cooler name, something that makes me seem like a rebel who plays by his own rules, like an equestrian samurai out on the road, just rowing, telling him his own story.
Like
Make
going
his own
around the
destiny.
Kenshi shit, man. Oh, fuck. Well, how about you call yourself like a badass biker or something, dude?
Do you want me to send you the Google Doc or not? That's
Yeah,
the only
I
way
know,
you're gonna
but
know
you missed
what
one-
to
send-
say.
You know what? That's the thing. Like, you miss one payment on the bike, and then you stop
All right,
wearing
hang
the
on, let me
leather
find that thing.
jacket.
Do not read this out on stream, please. Just say the lines, man. I'm
Right, we
trusting.
already know it's far too cringy for that.
Oh,
I don't want to send this during the stream.
Are you
So
guys
we're
doing a
gonna
stream
get to
today?
we're gonna get to Patreon. That's when Archer managed to cut Cloudy Brony out of his third girlfriend. He didn't really mean to, but with his black charisma, he couldn't stop
Are
himself.
you kidding me?
Oh my god, god damn.
Black charisma. Okay.
The Black Stallion himself.
I hate you.
God
I hate
damn
you.
fucking
I hate
Lord.
Yeah, the Black Stallion with his red beret.
Oh, you going all black liberation and shit, man?
No,
Really?
I was
No?
going black and red OC.
Oh, I thought you were going like a fucking Black Panther
Each
spiel right
manga.
there.
Fuck.
Where's the? Have you sent the thing,
Oh,
Archer? Did you send the thing?
Sorry, my brother was bothering me.
That's all right.
All right, I'm gonna send Brony the Google Doc
I'm
first.
a brother. I know how that works.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
someone's
go
brother.
away.
I know how that works. It's super fun.
Can you just go? I'm in call. Leave
I
me
am
alone,
talking
man.
to my Brony friends.
thank God my family isn't here right now, or else this would have not ended well for me at all.
No.
Holy shit.
We have one headset and everyone wants to use it.
Oh, damn. That's a low blow, dude.
Manuel, I need on the computer.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
gonna
hey.
like someone's on the PlayStation, like my turn with the headset.
No,
No,
I remember when I worked at Dominic's. I told my dad's like, who do you
Okay,
work? I work
sorry,
with. He's like,
I'm
the
back
Mexican
again.
guy I work with. His name is Paco. He's like, shut the fuck up. Nobody names their son Paco. That's what you talk to someone as a stereotypical Mexican. No, his name's Paco. Well, I'll be damned. Should make fun of his parents.
okay,
Oh, you had one of those conversations, dude?
I
Holy
sent
shit.
it on Discord.
okay. Here it is.
It's don't make fun of me too much.
Did you
It's just
send
an
it-
idea I had, so I
well,
decided to do it.
Brony, send it to me so we could do a little reading here.
Oh,
Hey,
my God, I don't want to do a reading.
Yes, we
No,
want
People
to
are
no,
making
read.
fun of me
I
on
think
stream.
that's the
It's
moonlight.
really edgy.
The moonlight
The black-
mare
the-
too.
No,
The Black
I hate
Stallion
you.
winked
Hey,
and the three white fucking
Electric
ponies
Marilyn.
faded.
Electric Boogaloo, too.
Oh, God.
He hopped in his 36 Grand Prius.
In a 19 as the main character slid across the hood of his 1987 Pontiac Trans Am.
Oh, my
Jesus.
God. Oh, my Lord.
He
Have
tipped
mercy.
his aviator shades down the length of his long snout to the beautiful mare he saw outside.
I
Later,
can't draw.
baby.
I can't.
I know you think you're fast, but my car is even faster.
You have the terrible porno music in the background and shit,
Meow,
dude.
meow, meow, meow. He popped the
fucking-
clutch and said, "Eat my dust." His Rainbow Dash's jaw dropped and said, "God damn." I've never seen a stallion like that in my entire life.
He had to go meet up with the
Oh,
other
my
5
God.
stallions that were totally his best friends.
Is that an
Totally
actual
his best
story?
friends are.
Is that an actual story? Please link that to me.
No, that's not.
That's a
happening at
stereotypical.
all
You're either
in this.
dating
I
or
just wish
best friend
that
with
were-
all the mates.
God.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so I'm
Jesus.
thinking we do this like stereotypical gangsters from like someone making fun of a Martin Scorsese.
Send me the link.
Hold on, I'm sending it, boss. I'm sending it.
Don't send it there, boss. Oh, my God. With the
Wait,
Brooklyn
that
accent
wasn't
and
it.
shit.
That
Oh,
wasn't it. Hold
boy.
on.
I hope that's not something really perverted.
No, it was the last thing. It was that same burst of times.
The worst of times.
So I'm completely fine with sending you that again.
I'm supposed to be drawing, but you know what? Fuck it. This is too much fun right now. This call is
Yes,
fucking
yes,
gold.
it is.
It's fucking
Okay,
gold.
there it is. The Moonlight Mare 2 Electric Mare Baloo.
Can you not please?
let's-
explain
No,
it?
I'm gonna play. Like you're the one who's gonna try and you're the one who's gonna try to rope your friends into
Hold on.
doing this, and
Hold on,
then
hold
put
on.
it out there. And you're like, can you not like? It's not like this is a sneak preview, dude. You should be hype. You'd be like, oh, no one No one has
No one's
sneak
asking
previews like
for
this.
it. So it's just a thing I'm doing.
Look.
I just do things, man.
Yeah, just do things.
I just make things.
I am a
If I think of it,
space
I make.
Ronin who just does
Yes,
things.
he plays by his own rules. Renegade.
All right, so
Okay.
let me get myself Sanford and Son voice. Yeah, I do, sis. I gotta work tonight.
All right now, all right. I think this is the place.
Oh my god.
Red
All
turns
right,
around and
Wait,
pets
do I
Voice
need to?
you gonna do the whole time because I'm okay doing this voice the whole time if you want to do it.
I feel like the fucking multicolor one need a lot of Thath, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Oh my
This is the
god,
place
dude.
Okay, this is the play.
when Stallion asks.
One stallion ass to the other.
Uh,
This is no, we do it like the lines in those.
All right, let's go to the top here. All right,
All right.
so Chicano, you want to be orange? He got a
What
Wait,
are we doing?
Oh no, you want him
The
to, you want
orange
me
is
to
his
send it to him
sister.
too?
I don't even know. I don't even know what the hell's going on, dude.
Rouge,
I-
did you like to do some of these lines?
Uh,
Send
Rouge
the
can
link,
voice
Sam.
I
the
don't know if
only
I-
female there.
I don't have the voice for reading. I'll
No, what do
be
you mean?
perfectly honest.
You got a great voice. You
Yeah,
don't
you
have to
do.
even do a voice.
That'd be like being Mike Tyson. Like, I don't have a good voice.
Yeah, I don't have a good voice.
Wow. Wow.
What do you
Okay.
mean I'm a bad? What do you mean I'm a good voice actor? What do you mean? No, dude, you're hilarious.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
do voices. Like,
Oh,
I guess
fucking
I
A.
could. I'd rather just hit people and bite ears. Like, punch drugs. Like, no, you can do drugs and be a voice actor, dude. In fact, you'll never
That's-
hurt anyone. No, I want to push my mom down the stairs and then take her
Here, I'll be right back.
in anger management. Like,
Hey, Archer.
Yeah.
In all fairness, man, do you even know the? Well, you know. Well, you know what happened to.
I love
you know
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson mysteries
Tyson and
because
fucking
none of those
Holyfield.
characters.
I know who Mike Tyson is.
Yeah,
No,
none of
well,
those
you know what? He's
characters.
infamous.
Okay, he has an animated series.
Yep,
It's hilarious because none of the people on that show are doing a voice. They're just that's just how they all sound. And
Wait,
they have their-
isn't Norm Macdonald in that fucking
Yes.
show too?
someone
that's
talked a bunch of shit on Mike Tyson, who now is making a show with him. So I think that shows a lot about like where Mike Tyson's at. I like Mike Tyson.
So good on him, man. Fuck.
Well, good on him because this was someone who, like, as a kid, I was like, yeah, but
I think we were all
You just
terrified
get,
of
like-
Tyson at one point. Let's be
well,
honest about
like
that
Tyson was one of those things where that was like, as a kid, watching him like
shit. Yep.
sell out like pay-per-view,
Yep.
like $70 a fucking head
What are we doing?
on pay-per-view for 30 seconds of television. Like, I'm like,
Yep.
like
he was
like,
the
I
UFC
remember-
before the
I remember
UFC.
looking at that as a kid and being like, that's so much money. Holy shit.
Yep.
Shit, that was a payday for everyone. Everyone there.
Yep.
And we
yep.
as the viewer, like, but that's the thing. Like, I remember everyone just going like, nah, I like watching him beat the shit out of people in seconds flat.
Yep.
And, you know, if he hadn't rage quit on Holyfield,
Oh, that's right.
yeah, if he hadn't rage quit on Holyfield, then like, yeah, we would have got our money's worth on a pay-per-view for once, but it was the 90s. We were used
Yep,
to
it
just
was. Yep,
paying too
yep.
much for TV. Like,
Yep, it was. It was. You
Like,
know what's funny? I remember that fucking fight like vividly in my fucking mind because I watched that shit.
remember, like, okay, there were my neighbor had a black box and I had a big screen,
Yep.
and we started thinking, well, why don't we combine forces on this? And I remember watching that 70-second thing, the one before Holyfield, where, you know, that was like that.
Oh,
that
like
was,
the
you know,
previews.
kind of like that was a shocking moment, and that poor guy like goes in there for a fucking match that he's confident he's gonna win and gets assaulted in the middle of a boxing match, of all things.
I
Of all
mean,
things.
the sad thing is that's the day that when he does pass away, that's gonna be the one thing that everyone fucking remembers.
Who?
Right, but like
Hands down,
but, dude, that was the day the fucking music died for boxing.
Yep, it was. You're right.
That's
You're
why everyone
absolutely
got
right.
into fucking mixed martial art, because that was the fucking day the music died.
It was. It really was. You're right.
And like some guy who should have just, never beat the shit out of anyone professionally or ever just been a voice actor and had a funny voice and had good enough comedy timing. Like, nah, like Tyson had to be awful for a long time.
Oh, dude. I mean, we like I said, I'm kind of in the same age group as you. I'm a little bit younger, but I remember that shit, dude. That was the biggest fucking youth thing of like 97 or whenever that happened and shit.
That was the thing where like boxing was one of the few things where like it was one of the sports my dad still watched. Like his dad was actually a professional boxer in like the 1920s or whatever.
Oh, word?
Like, yeah. So like legit, it was one of those sports where like we would get the pay-per-view for the heavyweight fight. Like,
yep.
Yeah.
So there's since we're talking about boxing, and I won't show it here obviously because I don't want to have to deal with the whole fight is like I think both of them are on YouTube. I just remember like flipping channels, and there was some Mexican who like they brought in to like get destroyed by this Puerto Rican champion.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
And he knocked him out, and it was in Puerto Rico, and like the fix was in, and he was supposed to lose. And he went back there, and he did it again. And at the end of it, the Puerto Rican guy's like, "Well, I guess the referee he has a gambling problem. He just needed to stop the fight," and they suspended his ass for like a year.
Are you talking about the Robert Duran fight?
Yeah.
I think it was
The Robert
Salido or
Duran.
some shit like that. I'd have to look it up, man. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, this one sounds great.
I
But
could,
you know
I could
about
end the
the
stream and go look it up because I actually remember referencing it when I was I got into an argument with British Ninja once, and he tried like his big insult was "You're a fat Mexican," and I was like, "I'm gonna show you all the things that a fat Mexican has ever done."
Wow, that was his insult. That was his
Kiss
insult?
my ass.
Oh my god! Thank God I would not. Thank God I wasn't around at that time. I would have torn somebody up, but you would, man. Holy shit!
All right, I think that's a good place to call it.
Oh my goodness.